Hello folks, today I'm doing a teardown of the Acer C720p Chromebook. This warranty void sticker will soon be broken and gone because, well, that's how we do things here, just pull them apart. So, just going to take this apart. There's 13 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, warranty void 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's start off with the warranty void one. Then I'll go off camera and take the rest of it apart because I don't want to ruin this device. I mean, I won't ruin it, I'm very confident, but I'll just unscrew it on camera. See, there's the Loctite, the lock sealing, thread locking compound, this blue stuff. So I put my screws in one of these little, they're called goo chocolate desserts, they're yummy. I put my screws in one of these pots. So you don't want to lose them, do you? You really don't want to lose them at all. So let's get this row out first, the middle row. I'll come back once I've unscrewed all these. It's very boring watching people unscrewing something, so I'll just come back in a minute, okay? The last 4 screws out. Almost done, guys. And the fun starts. Prizing the lid off. There we go, and that is the last one. So, I'm going to work out how to prise this lid off. Should be quite simple. I'll come back to you. Bye for now. Okay, so to get this thing apart, basically what I did was I started at the rear of the Chromebook, next to the right hand hinge. See, this is the Chromebook here, and this is the right hand hinge here. I get a credit card and I sort of shave the edge of it with a Stanley knife blade, so it's sort of like a sharp edge. I press it in there, and that got this bit open here. So now I'm going to try and work your way around. It's not very easy to do one-handed, but I'll try. Work your way around the seam with the credit card, or a spudger. I've got some spudgers here, pry tools even, but I'll try and do it one-handed. Probably not a good idea actually, I'll do it off camera. Since the beginning, this rear left hinge, push the edge of the sharpened credit card or spudger, pry tool, whatever you want to call it, I push it, I'll show you here, get the sharp edge and push it along the seam, push it into the seam until it lifts. Not like that, that didn't work. Let's try again. There we go, that's lifted it open. Now you work your way around the edge, you see, and the edge of the Chromebook, down that side and right around underneath until it comes up. Back soon. Okay, so that's done now. You can see the sides all popped open. You'll hear it popping as you run the credit card along. Don't be scared, it's just clicking the clips open. Excuse my messy floor. So, what you do, I thought you might want to see this bit, you run your card along, you hear it clicking. Just keep going confidently. 2 seconds. And then round the corner and keep pushing. You hear it clicking. It's not breaking, it's just clicking the clips open. There we go. And now the final hurdle, which is the corner. It's done. So, if you give me 2 seconds, I will pop the lid off underneath. Make sure to earth yourself statically first. I always touch the side of my computer case here earth myself, otherwise static discharge, especially in the hot weather like this, can damage the chips. So, there we go, and that's the lid off. Paragon Technology Limited, Company Limited. So, here we have the Acer Chromebook C720 in all its glory. Here we see the Kingston 16GB NGFF, that's November Golf Foxtrot, which stands for Next Generation Form Factor SSD. We have one of the two very loud speakers here. These speakers are very, very loud and punchy for their size. There's the other one. Here we have the battery, which is a type AP Alpha Papa 13 Juliet 3 Kilo 3 India Charlie Papa 5 / 67 / 90, and that is 11.25 volts, 3,920 milliamp hours. I've got the usual type approvals and recycling stuff on there. Trademark, certificate European, made in China, or what isn't. Okay, you have a CPU, possibly GPU fan here. You got the, I think that's the Wi-Fi card there. What type is that? Hope you can see that okay. It's a Qualcomm Atheros. It could be Bluetooth as well. So here you have some, these seem to be capacitors mounted on flying leads from the PCB, from the motherboard even. I'm not sure why they're mounted like that. There's another two there. I think they're capacitors anyway. Pretty sure they're capacitors. They look like it. Don't know why they're mounted there. Oh well. There's the hinges and the clutch mechanisms. One there. And one there. You see the Wi-Fi cables here snaking off into the hinge, which will be going into the lid, and the Wi-Fi antenna will be in the lid somewhere. I might try and get the lid open if it's not too much hassle. So this is the Acer C720 Chromebook. Model Zulu Hotel November. The battery seems to just be held in place with just two screws. One and two. So there's the battery connector there, that 8-way connector there with black, green, white, blue, yellow, red. So I'll try and get the battery out, shut the machine down first because it's on standby at the moment. I should have turned it off first really. I'll shut the machine down, take the battery out and show you that. Show you me taking it out. Bye bye. Okay, it seems the machine is now shut down, so let's proceed with undoing the battery. These are little flip screws here. Number one, undone. These are smaller than the ones that hold the lid on the bottom, so the undercut, the base of the machine, so keep those separately. Number one and number two. Just turn those carefully and keep them safe. Put them in the jar actually. The battery should now lift up. Yes it does, look at that. So you're making sure you're earthed again. Touch the case. Just get a pry tool or a spudger, whatever you want to call it, and lift this connector away from the board, which is located just here. Just gradually. It might be a locking connector. Oh, is that a locking connector? No, it's not. No, it just plugs in. So just ease it out left and right. That's it, and that has a battery out. How easy was that? That's your Acer C720 battery. C720 stroke C720p. I presume the C720p uses the same battery because it's basically just a touchscreen model. There we go. Okay, and that's safe up there. Underneath here, you'll see the trackpad there. This area here, I won't touch it. The trackpad ribbon cable. This is the keyboard ribbon cable here, I presume. I'm sure it is. Here's your ribbon cable for the USB SD card reader here, which is there, that green board there. Get a proper shot of that. Got your RAM here, these two chips here, this one and this one. That is Infineon RAM, or is it Micron RAM? Maybe it's Micron RAM. I think it's Micron, the M logo. If I got that wrong, someone maybe could correct me. That's your RAM, which is 2 GB. There are other models worldwide which have 4 GB, which means these two other BGA lands here would be populated. Excuse me. But yeah, this one has 2 GB and a 16 GB SSD. And lots of models have 32 GB SSD and a 4 GB RAM configuration. Anyway, you'll now see here the heatsink fan connector, and this here is the, I think that's the LVDS connector for the, yeah, it must be because it's screened like crazy. It's really got screening and shielding around it. That is the LCD cable. Now, I'll show you how to get the SSD out of this baby. What you do is, it's very simple. One screw. Okay. Unscrew that. Keep it safe. By safe I mean on the desk for the moment. And basically just lift this baby out. Give it a little wiggle. And there you are, it's out. That is your 16 GB Kingston NGFF November Golf Foxtrot, that's next generation form factor SSD. I'll look at the back of it too. Don't touch the gold connectors here because you could corrode these with your sweat, so don't touch those. And there we go. It looks like there's an area for another SSD chip, another NAND chip on the back there. But that's it. That's the Kingston SSD, and to upgrade it, you just buy another one and slot it in there. So yeah, you got your headphone there. You got USB 3, HDMI, charging port, indicator PCB. I'll show you that now. There's the indicator PCB there. Revision D. So there we go, that is the inside of the Acer C720 / C720p Chromebook. Very nice Chromebook. £180 online, or thereabouts, at the time of this review. It's a very well made bit of kit. It's got, I was going to say, it looks like it's got a metal chassis, but has it? Is that metal? Is that metal area there? Is that plastic? I think it may be plastic actually. It looks like metal, but I think it's actually spray painted plastic. Look, it's screened with the conductive, excuse me, conductive EMI paint. So there you go. I presume this area here is the, yeah, if you look very carefully, I'll get my magnifying glass and show you actually. Let's make sure it's clean first of all. Wait me a second. Look very carefully down there. That says SW1, which is the, I'd say that's switch 1 for the trackpad, clicky switch for the trackpad. You see the keyboard area is heat state to the metal backing, as is quite normal. Nice little fan here. I'm not sure who that fan's made by, but it's very quiet. Halogen-free ribbon cables. Okay, I'll give you a shot of all these part numbers. That's the trackpad area. This is next to the left-hand speaker. This is on top of the RAM. Sticker stuck there. That is the fan. Sticker on the fan. If you want to scan that. Show you the Wi-Fi straight Bluetooth card again. I'm pretty sure that's Bluetooth actually. Let's give it a magnifying glass show. Oh, well, perhaps it's not coming out very well through the magnifier. No, it's better on the camera actually. If you need any photos, I'm going to put some photos underneath, so you'll be able to see proper photos anyway. Finally, the only remaining sticker is the one on the keyboard ribbon cable. It says Darfon, model name NSK RAOSQ OU, Quanta part number AEZ HNE 00010, model number ZHN, version UK. And there's the QR code there. Sorry, the 3D code. So there we go. That is the Acer C720P for Papa. So Charlie 720 Papa. What I'll do now, obviously I'll put the SSD back in. Put that back in the right way. Squeeze that in, gently ease it in. Swing this round again. Don't be too scared of these things. I mean, taking things apart is easy. You've got to be careful and sensible. Just got to use a bit of common sense, you know. So now, get that screw. 2 seconds, I'll just put that in manually. Carefully. I mean, not manually, obviously manually, because everything's manual. I'm doing it with my hand, it's manual, isn't it? So you're now going to screw that back in. Very carefully. Little sort of semicircle hole there. Screw that down. Gently, just don't tighten it too much, just a little bit. Just needs to hold it in place, it's not going to go anywhere. And now, I'll put the battery back in on camera so you can see it. Put the battery back in its bay. Make sure the locating tabs here and here are located. Sorry about that, I ran out of my phone, said I couldn't record anymore. Even though I've got 512 megabytes of space left, I couldn't record any more footage. So, continuing where we were, make sure the battery locating tabs are located in this, within these areas here. Little upright plastic area with 3 vanes at the back, another one on the other side. The battery, you can't go wrong really. Just make sure the tabs sit underneath those, and then drop it down back into place. Put this plug back into the connector. I'll have to use a pair of tweezers to do that. Actually no, I'll just use my nimble fingers. You might find it easier to actually put this connector back in first before you drop the battery down. I might do that. Lift the battery out a bit until the connectors like that. Get my big hands out the way, my fingers out the way so you can see. Just push the connector, sorry I'm going off camera there. Push the connector into the socket. Push the plug into the socket, sorry. And just ease it in very gently with a pry tool till it engages into the socket like that. And then put the battery in, engage it behind its tabs. Sorry, engage its tabs behind the little receivers there, and screw the battery screws, the two short screws, which are these ones here. I'll show you the standard length screw for the bottom cover, and I'll show you the battery screw. 2 seconds, just position them for you. That is the top screw is a standard screw for the bottom cover. This screw is for the battery, the shorter ones. There's only 2 types of screw, the battery ones and the rest of them. So, and of course the NGFF SSD has the short screw as well. So there's not much confusion to happen there. Not a lot can go wrong really. So yeah, you would screw that back down and then put the bottom cover here back on. I actually had to show you the battery barcode, manufacturing date September 2013. I will, hopefully that's not glaring too much. I'll back off a bit so you can see it. That's too close. Anyway, it is type number, or you can see that barcode anyway. Made by Acer Computer Company Limited. Here's the bottom cover. I think I showed you this before, but I'd rather be sure. It's made of ABS. Sorry, polycarbonate and ABS. It says PC and ABS just there. Polycarbonate and ABS. It's screened with a spray painted screening spray of some sort. There's a hair stuck in there. It's not one of mine, I promise. Perhaps it's from the factory. You've got this foam screening mesh here. Foam screened padding here. You've got some metal parts there. Not sure what that's for. You've got a mesh here for the fan vents. More screening foam here. And the speaker grills, one there and one there. So what you do then, once the battery is screwed back down, I haven't screwed my back down, so I'm going to take some photos in a minute, so I haven't screwed it down. Make sure you screw it down first, and then just get the cover, put it back on and just click it into place. Push down and it will click. You hear it clicking, can't you? I won't click it all the way down because I want to leave it off. So there we go. That's an Acer C720 stroke C720p teardown. Let's get a good shot of the bottom. Thank you very much for Acer UK for sending this review unit. I'll see you soon. Oh, there's the rest of the data you want as well. There we go guys, God bless you, bye bye. Thanks for watching.